So, did anyone else experience this sensation? The Arctic blast has finally moved past. The temperature gets up into the mid 30s, and Toby and I decide that we're going to go out and play in the still present snow. Well, it's not long before we're shedding our heavy winter coats in lieu of our sweatshirts and much lighter jackets. You know, the thing is, 35 degrees is not warm, or at least it's not warm unless your body has gotten so used to those much colder temperatures that it has adjusted your normal internal furnace. And then you're feeling hot, even though it's really not that hot outside. When I think about something like this is a seemingly simple example that, when examined in depth, is really a wondrous thing. Of course, God's design process typically is. So this got to me thinking about a spiritual parallel. And while there were several ways that I could have gone with this parallel, I thought I would use this one. And that is, don't miss out on seeing the joy of God in every aspect of your life, because if you do, you'll be missing out on some truly great blessings. Have you ever considered we were designed to adjust to the cold, and we're able to be warm in those 30-degree temperatures because that's the way God designed us. He actually designed us to thrive even in difficult circumstances. However, God doesn't just make us and equip us to be wondrous in physical design. He actually did that for us spiritually as well. That's why James chapter 1 verse 2 at first doesn't make a lot of sense unless you consider it in this aspect. James 1:2. Consider it all joy, my brothers, whenever you encounter various trials, because you know the testing of your faith produces endurance, and let endurance have its perfect effect, so that you may be mature and complete, lacking in nothing. I can be joyful even when going through these trials because I get to see what God has waiting for me after I pass through those trials. In Revelation, even the Christians in Philadelphia who were being battered in their faith were given this wonderful message of hope. Revelation 3 verses 10 through 11. Because you have kept my word about patient endurance, I will keep you from the hour that is coming on the whole world to try those who dwell on the earth. I am coming soon. Hold fast to what you have, so that no one may steal your crown. It is a message of hope because it reminds the church that they are not alone and God is ever present with them. And more than that, they are being kept. They are being protected by God. That's what it says right here. It is another reminder of how our joy is not based on what we are going through. It should be based on where our salvation is. Our hope isn't founded on outside factors. Our hope is possible because of the depth of God's love for us. Now, that is a great thing to keep us centered, isn't it? Thank you. See you next week.